Dun, 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 dun. Why you stop moving now? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Where he's on a mission. Where are you off to, buddy? Hey! Okay, you're not coming on the phone. That's a drag. But you could survive if you get... I don't know where. You can survive. I won't kill you, mate. Right, we are back for a back day. Back for back. It's Monday night. And I actually think that yesterday's lift helped my arm, which is strange. And I don't want to keep talking about this arm because I feel like the more I mention it, the more my brain thinks about it. But yeah, I actually think it's helping it's helping the cause, the lifting. Like I say, my copium is I'm calling it active recovery. But really it's just an excuse so I can feel better about lifting and not worrying about making the injury a little bit worse. But yeah, it's a late one today, and I am very tired. I'll be honest. Today was one of those days where it was a little bit difficult to get myself up and out of my room. The reason for that is I had football, and we had a bit of a double header. So we had our game, and then after our match, a team needed one more player. No one was really volunteering, so I said, "Go on then, I'll go for it." So, as you could quite imagine, after that I was pretty tired. And another thing, also I'm very low on calories today. I'm literally on, I think, 980 calories at the moment, and the reason for that is I want to treat myself to a slightly bigger meal when I get back from this gym. So today's lift, do not expect miracles. Do not expect full stack lat pull down, which I mean you wouldn't expect usually anyway. But yeah, I am feeling just depleted today. The pre-workout has been taken. Hopefully that does its job to the best of its abilities. I can feel it slowly kicking in already. And likewise, the best pre-workout is blasting music on the drive to the gym or on the walk to the gym, whatever it is for you guys. Yeah, I feel like that always does its best to wake you up. But yeah, I'm not going to waffle on for too long. Yeah, back day. I don't think I'll be able to do pull-ups still. I don't want to really risk it. So it might be a very simple back day with just some pull-downs, some sort of rowing variations. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure, so no point speculating. Let's get in there and let's get into our first movement. Okay, warm-up done. Warm-up reps on this movement done. We're going to take it easy. Yeah, I'm not going heavy. And yeah, once again, full range of motion probably won't be there. Because, like I say, I do not want to be making this injury any worse than it is. Got the straps on, got the elbow sleeve on. Once again, feeling like bloody Thanos. Yeah, we started with pull downs last time round. So this time, start with some rows. And we use they're called Landmine Rows, guys. Okay, I researched that we've done Landmine Rows. It sounds pretty cool as well. Yeah, we've done Landmine Rows last time, so first switch up's on a cable rowing machine. In general, I don't think I've been on this machine for a while. I've done a lot of chest supported rows recently, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. 3 sets at least. Potentially hop over on the chest support machine later. We'll see. But yeah, 3 sets for sure. Like I say, not too heavy here, and unlike normally when I'm getting a lot of pulse reps, and it probably won't be the case. It's going to be a pretty conservative back day because obviously the forearm is definitely activated. As much as these straps do, they will still be involved with any pulling movement. So that's the plan. Let's get started. So you're going so light, you can really just go for those slow and controlled reps and try to isolate as much of the back as possible. That's how I managed to do that pretty well, so that felt good. Yeah, let's definitely get another 2 sets in. Okay, I've switched attachments. Still a narrow one, but honestly I just prefer this one a little bit more to the to this one. I feel like with this one, I don't know, I feel like because it's a little bit wider, I don't know, I just prefer it, to be honest. These are feeling really good, so we're going to go 4 sets and just get all our rows done first, to be honest, I think, here today. Yeah, rather than hop on a machine, seated row or anything like that. I think just get all my rows out of the way first, and then yeah, we'll freestyle from there. But like I say, these are feeling good. So let's go for one more set. Okay, like I said, this felt great. We don't have very far at all to move. Let's go over and get some Lat Pulldowns in. Okay, guys, would it be too crazy to literally only do those rows and these Pulldowns and call that a back day? Because last time I done shrugs, they don't feel great on the arm, but I don't know. Is that crazy? I feel like maybe some wide grip rows would also be good just for the more upper back. Maybe we'll do some Landmine Rows at the very end, but if I do pull downs and rows, those are the 2 main movements. And yeah, I mean, I don't deadlift anyway. When we finish the cut, I want to learn how to start deadlifting. I want to start throwing those in. But for now, I don't know. Is it a drag to say that this would be enough for a back day? Regardless, we're going to get, I think, 4 sets in here also. Is 4 too much? Yeah, 3's optimal. You shouldn't be doing any more than 3. Shut up. Okay, if 3 feels good, then why not go for the 4th, especially if I know I'm not going to do another lat movement. Okay, I never really understand that logic. So, like I say, we'll definitely do 3. We'll see how we're feeling. If these are moving pretty good, then we'll go for 4. And like always, the D handles. I'm not going to go into why I love doing these, but yeah, these feel great. So nothing else to say really. Let's get into set number 1. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. Seeing as those first 4 rows were narrow grip, so they were pretty lat focused. Anyways, I think 3 sets will do. My lats are feeling pretty good now. We're gonna finish off though with some landmine rows because they feel really good, and I've not really targeted much of my upper back yet. And since I can't really do shrugs, that seemed like the best alternative option. So yeah, all done here. That felt good. Let's go over there and do that. Okay, admittedly, I quickly went back to the last back day to check what weight I used, and I believe it was this, which seems pretty light, but to be honest, it makes sense. My arm is cooked. But yeah, 15, 25, 30 kg, so it should fly pretty easy. But like most of this workout so far, these are going to be very squeeze and controlled reps. Yeah, actually, when I bring the bar up, I'm going to try and seriously emphasize the upper back and the traps on this one as much as I can, just so that yeah, I get that development. Like I say, the rows, they've already worked the lats and the pull downs, of course. So yeah, like I say, squeeze focused, try and get as much as the upper back working as I can. And honestly, only two sets I think here. That'll be a 10 set. Sorry, that'll be a 9 set back day, which I think is pretty decent. If I feel like I want to do an extra one, we'll go for 3, but 2 should be fine. Yeah, let's get set number 1 underway. Okay, we're going to go for 3 sets, so it just felt too good to only be doing 1 more set. Yeah, like I say, really emphasising the traps and the upper back squeeze. And if I was to give an instruction on how to do that, I don't really know. You sort of just got to do this exercise, and then you can sort of play around with how you want to isolate what certain parts of the back you want to train. But if you almost turn it into a bit of a shrug, then that for sure helps to isolate those upper back muscles. But yeah, let's go for 2 more sets. Those felt really good. Alright, 3 great sets. For that last one there, I managed to shift the focus a little bit off my upper back into more of my mid back. I don't know how to describe it. You just sort of have to, I don't know, maybe it's to do with where you actually row into. That would make sense. Like I say, it's one of those things that you sort of just have to play around with yourself and you'll get the feel for it. But yeah, I'll call that a very good back day, despite it only being 3 movements. I really want to do pull-ups. I did try to do a pull-up instantly. I felt the tension on my arms, so I knew it wasn't the right idea. But yeah, very good back day. Nothing else to say really. Cardio's been done for today. Core day was yesterday, so I don't even have to do anything after this, which is very strange for a change. I'm always so used to camping out in here at least another 20-30 minutes after the workout is done. But yeah, seeing as everything else is checked off for the day, we are complete. So let's go and get a pump check. Okay, give me a sec, I'll straighten this out. But I think you'll see this pump check, the concept of having you guys pointing straight at me rather than at the mirror. If I could just make some pump checks just a little bit better. But however, one thing I need to do is step back a little bit. I think I was a little bit too close to the camera yesterday. But if we're wasting any time, let's see what we'll say for the pump. Okay. No idea what that's looking like, but even from the front, I feel like you're not super annoying. This is at a bloody angle still. I've tried to straighten it out. This tripod is crooked, guys. Okay, I bought it off TikTok shop. I probably should have known the quality wasn't going to be the best, but yeah, I mean, even here, it's definitely getting a lot more crazy. The love handles are definitely going, and it's just making the impression of that V shape, that Dorito shape, a lot better. Yeah. I mean, pretty cool pump check, I would say. I need to see what it's looking at from behind, because obviously I can't really see, but I'm going to review the footage. I imagine it's probably looking pretty good, and also because I'm quite low on calories as well, no bloating or anything. It's definitely revealing the abs a little bit more. And this what's interesting as well is I'm getting my rib cage back, which I've not seen for probably years, to be honest. After all that bulking, but a very good back day. Like I say, I can't complain since there's no cardio to be done or any core work. I'll see you guys back in the car. Okay, we're going old school. Back to this camera angle, if you guys remember. I mean, you should all remember. It wasn't that long ago. I just can't be able to set on my tripod right now, so I'm literally just going to hold this light. Does this blind you guys? Let me know, because it's kind of blinding me right now, but I'm just going to hold it up. What is that to say? A very good back day. Very good. I'm even surprised that I managed to do as much as I done. And honestly, the arm, I think... Hey, there's something in economics called the law of unintended consequences. Actually, this doesn't even apply here at all. I just wanted to sound smart, forgive me. But basically, it's when you do something, right, and there's an unintended consequence. And basically what I'm trying to say here is, actually, this would be more of like an unexpected consequence of, me training, thinking that it's going to be worse on my arm, but it's actually making it better, I think. Maybe it's because the tendons and ligaments and whatnot that got sort of fucked during that injury, they just need this sort of rehab, so it's called it, because it technically is. And by doing weight training, it's actually helping, because obviously, I mean, if you think of any serious injury, I mean, ACL injuries, whatever, there's an extended period of time where they rest, don't do anything, but then slowly they start training again. With training in the water, and then slowly weights and all that stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, the fact that I can do a good chest day, the fact that I can do a good back day, I'm assuming then I'll be able to do a good arm day tomorrow. I can't complain. Okay, I can't complain. I'm going to take anything I can at this moment in time. So yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Tomorrow may be a bit of a different episode. I'll see, but I'm not going to say anything on that matter too much. We'll see. But yeah, we've got arms tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I say, I've got extra calories tonight, so I can treat myself, even though I can't really be bothered to cook at the moment. But yeah, I definitely can. So rather than having like no bagels or anything, I can actually have a bagel. I'll see what I want to cook. I actually have no idea, but protein is the priority, of course, like always. And yeah, I mean, quickly, if we go back to backdate, definition is coming through, and it's cool. I see why everyone says lean is law. I'm not going to go off on the tangent here because it's late and I need to cook. I need to wake up early tomorrow, whatever. But I see why everyone say, people say lean is law. But, and to some extent, sure, I probably agree. But if you've never done a bulking phase and you're lean at 65 kg, what's the point? You know, realistically, what's the point? Because you don't really have a big frame. You know, being lean at, you know, a decent size, that's when I agree, sure. But for that, you have to do the process of the bulk. But this is a bit more of what I was talking about in yesterday's video. In the outro on the treadmill, so I'm not going to go into it too much. But yeah, it does make me sort of, you know, just in some aspects just want to stay lean for a very long time. But then again, I also do miss pushing heavyweight. So like I say, definitely going to be much more of a lean bulk next time. But yeah, I'm not going to talk for too long today. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. It's 12:30, so I'm going to get those calories in, and that is that. So thank you guys, like always, for watching. Thank you for your comments, all your support, everything. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed, and it's all 100% very much appreciated. Even if, you know, this channel we have makeshift stuff like this going on at this point in time, but yeah, we trust the process. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you again, and I'll see you for most likely a bit of a different lift tomorrow, but you'll see what I mean when we get there.